23 ABC's Digital Update is brought to you by West Medical.
I'm Brenna Rose. Here's a look at what we're following. This morning, the search is on for anyone responsible for the shooting death of a teenager in central Bakersfield. Officers responded to an apartment complex on Q Street near 40th Street just after 10 Wednesday night. When they arrived, they found a teenage boy in a vehicle suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was declared dead at the scene. Bakersfield police are still investigating. There's currently no suspect information, but if you do know anything about the incident, you're being asked to call police. With the threat of wildfires growing here and across the state, a new fire popped up last night near the base of the Grapevine. According to CHP, a semi-truck caught fire along Interstate 5 and Grapevine Road shortly after 8 p.m. The flames spreading to the nearby grass, knocking down power lines and causing power outages, including the Tejon outlets. According to the PG&E outage map, about 850 customers were without power, but that's all been fully restored. Interstate 5 was closed for a short period of time last night. And the shell fire, which broke out along the I-5 on Sunday, is now 90% contained, according to CAL FIRE. Just short of 2,000 acres burned. No injuries have been reported. And here's ELAINA with a check of your forecast.
All right, so that monsoonal moisture is still in place over the Sierra Nevada, but you see how it's lifting to the north. That's the story for the next 2 days. A little bit of mixing, some drier air coming in. So that takes our air quality down a few points in the forecast, but it's still unhealthy for sensitive groups. Takes our afternoon highs down several degrees, but it's still in the hundreds for most of the valley and down into the desert. Upper 90s in Isabella, low 90s in Tehachapi, 88 in Fraser Park. Those temperatures just a couple degrees above average for here in early July. And we look to hover around that 100 mark here on the valley floor through the 4th, which is pretty great. Dry and hot, a little hazy for the holiday, and then you see plenty of 100s well into next week. That includes hovering around that 100 mark for Isabella too, with temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s in our South Mountains.
And that is your news and weather update. For the latest information throughout the day, you can always go to our website, turn to 23.com.